While cleaning at her employer's house, the maid accidentally broke an antique. She thought it was just a small, insignificant vase, but then the company called, informing her that it was a special teapot the owner had specifically asked to be protected, and it was worth over $1 million. The owners were on vacation overseas and wouldn't be back for 6 months. The maid panicked about paying for the damage and started getting some bad ideas. She tore up the owner's photos, put on the wife's designer clothes, burned her cheap knockoff clothes, enjoyed the steaks in the fridge, and even sampled the Lafite wine in the cellar. She redecorated the house to her liking and started living a life of luxury. One day, a couple knocked on the door. The wife, a Pomeranian, was in labor and needed help. The maid helped her give birth, and as she watched the happy family, a sense of possessiveness quietly grew inside her. She decided to pretend to be the owner, claiming she was a rich widow. Her husband had passed away, leaving her with a huge fortune, but she was lonely inside. The couple believed her and decided to stay. The four of them began living what seemed like a perfect, peaceful life, but the good times didn't last. The gardener, who regularly came to tend to the garden, showed up as usual, making the maid nervous. She paid him off with her own money, telling him she couldn't afford his services anymore, and asked him not to come back. This made the Teddy suspicious. Teddy also noticed that the maid had never filled up the luxury cars in the garage. When he asked her to pay for gas, the maid couldn't come up with the money. As the household grew, so did the expenses. The food in the fridge was running out, and the bills for water, electricity, and heating were about to be overdue. The couple started blaming the maid, saying she had lowered their quality of life, and the once harmonious household began to crack, with tensions building and arguments ready to explode.